Today we're drying flowers and making them into coasters. As you can see, I've got my flowers here. They're mostly weeds from the park. I'm keeping the stems on them, and that makes them easier to handle, and we can snip them off later. I've got a few other bits as well because, you never know what you might need, and a few leaves could actually look really nice. To dry them, you're just going to get some fine silica crystals. They're really good. They're better than the larger beads, I think, because they can get into all the nooks and crannies of the flowers. And we're just going to pour a layer in, and we're going to put our flowers and things in there. So get yourself a little tub, and then once that's all nice and even, you can start putting your flowers in. When you put flowers like this one in, try and put them in face down, and that way they'll get their moisture absorbed a bit faster. So that's all the flowers, and then we're just pouring a layer of the silica just on top of them until they're all covered. And really they should be spaced out better, but I'm a bit impatient, so we'll do this for now. And that's everything covered, so pop the lid on, and you're going to leave it for a few days. I left mine for about 5 days. So it's 5 days later, and we can start pouring out the gel, and you'll see the flowers just at the top. So do it bit by bit, and they're very delicate. So you can use tweezers ideally to pick them up, and just find somewhere to pop them to the side. Keep pouring out the gel and picking all the flowers out. They're super delicate when they're dry, so just be careful. And it's come out quite nicely, I think. The leaf has come out quite nicely as well. I'm not being so delicate with that because it's a bit stronger. Just keep pouring out your gel and picking out all the flowers that you want. Get your coasters ready, and I'm using little ladybirds as well, just to make it a bit more decorative. Pour in a thin layer of clear resin, and that's going to be the front of our coaster, or the top of our coaster. And tilt it around as you need, just to get it all covered up. Pop your bits in, the ladybirds upside down because the bottom of the mould is the top. Use tweezers very carefully, and I'm just snipping off the end of this flower so that it doesn't overlap the mould. So the stem is gone, and then I can place it carefully in the mould. You can be a bit more artful in your arranging than me, but now I'm just dabbing some clear resin on top of the flowers and things just to try and prevent some bubbles if I can. And that's what it's looking like now, so we can leave that for 3 to 5 hours to cure. It's been 3 to 5 hours and they're looking a lot more solid, so it's time to put the bottom layer on. So we've just got some more clear resin and we're going to pour that in. And again, you can be more artful in how you arrange your flowers than how I was this time. I was a bit rushed. So yep, just a clear layer to the top of the mould to even it out. And that's it really. Leave that to cure for 24 hours or so. It's a day later and I've unmolded my coaster, and I think I'm quite pleased with how that came out. There is a bubble. I should have pierced them after waiting 10 minutes, but I was too rushed. But overall, it's quite nice. Thank you for watching.